Archangels, mysterious messengers from the heavens. For centuries, these beings have stood as symbols of protection, wisdom, and strength. They are woven into the fabric of Christian faith, their stories speaking of a divine presence that watches over humanity. But who are these archangels, really? Why are they revered above all other angels, and what roles do they play in the sacred events described in Scripture? Today, we embark on a journey to explore the history and hidden mysteries of these divine figures, seeking to understand why their influence remains so deeply rooted in the human soul. The Archangels. They are among the most revered of all heavenly beings, their presence wrapped in divine light and hidden purpose. Unlike the more familiar angels who appear briefly as messengers, the archangels hold a higher calling, a sacred responsibility that touches humanity's most pivotal moments. The word archangel itself comes from the ancient Greek arch, meaning chief or leader, and angelos, meaning messenger. Together, the word signifies a principal or ruling messenger, one who carries the highest of God's commands and speaks with divine authority. In Christian tradition, these celestial beings are not only transmitters of God's will, but also powerful protectors. They are called to stand vigil, guarding against unseen threats and providing strength when it is most needed. The Book of Psalms assures us of this divine protection, declaring, "For he shall give his angels charge over you, to keep you in all your ways." These words are a reminder that, even in our darkest hours, we are not alone. The archangels stand beside us, offering a hand in times of fear and a shield against forces beyond our understanding. Across centuries, their stories have traveled from one generation to the next, sparking both reverence and awe. For the faithful, the archangels are not distant figures, they are symbols of divine light, a reminder that even in an unpredictable world, there is protection, guidance, and hope. This spiritual connection has inspired millions, who look to the archangels as both guardians and guiding stars. But to understand their mission, we must look back to the beginning. Let us journey to the origins of the archangels, and discover how they became the guardians of heaven and earth. To uncover the role of the archangels, we must travel back to the ancient roots of their story, long before they were woven into the fabric of Christian faith. From the earliest records, archangels appear as guardians of divine order, protectors of light, and messengers who bridge the distance between the divine and mortal realms. What truly sets the archangels apart? And why were they chosen for the greatest missions on earth? The name archangel first emerges from ancient texts, from the Greek arch, meaning chief or ruler, and angelos, or messenger. These beings are not simply messengers, they are the chief protectors, standing near God's throne. Unlike other angels, archangels carry a unique mission, one that transcends mere words and acts. They hold within them the essence of divine power, standing guard at the crossroads of heaven and earth, ready to bring light into the darkest corners of creation. The book of Revelation gives us a glimpse of the majesty of these beings. Then I saw another angel flying in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach to those who dwell on the earth, to every nation, tribe, tongue, and people. Revelation 14 verse 6, in this passage, we see the archangels as more than just messengers, they are the bearers of God's eternal message, protectors of truth and light, reaching out to every soul, regardless of language or land. Over time, the archangels took their places in Christian theology, where early scholars like Pseudo-Dionysius the Areopagite crafted a vision of the heavenly hierarchy. In his writings, he identified 9 orders of angels, with the archangels placed among the highest ranks. Here, they stand as both guardians and messengers, fulfilling tasks of profound importance, from guiding the lost to guarding against the forces of darkness. And as Christianity grew, these archangels were seen not only as servants of God but as personal protectors of those who called upon them. Their presence transcends mere duty, they are the embodiment of divine order, guardians of peace, who step into history in the most critical moments to restore balance and protect humanity. Across cultures and religions, from ancient Judaism to early Christianity and even Islamic teachings, archangels have symbolized strength, wisdom, and unwavering commitment to the divine order. Having explored the origins of the archangels and their timeless roles, let us now meet each of these divine beings, beginning with Michael, the warrior who stands as heaven's first line of defense. Among all the archangels, Michael stands apart as a figure of unmatched power and devotion. Known as the warrior of God, he doesn't merely defend the heavens but actively fights to protect the earth from darkness. His role is both fierce and compassionate. But what makes Michael so revered, and how does he embody God's strength and justice? Archangel Michael is known across traditions as the Great Warrior, a protector who stands as a sentinel at the gates of heaven, defending against forces that threaten divine peace. His very name, who is like God, serves as both a reminder of his humility before God and his unmatched strength among the angels. Michael's role goes beyond protection. He is a champion of light, a steadfast guardian of justice, and a force that confronts darkness head-on. One of the most powerful descriptions of Michael's mission is found in the book of Revelation. And there was war in heaven, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. This is not just a battle between celestial beings, it is a timeless struggle between good and evil. In this epic confrontation, Michael leads the charge, representing the unbreakable strength of divine justice. In the end, Michael prevails, casting out the forces of darkness and reaffirming the triumph of light. In Christian art, Michael is often depicted wielding a mighty sword, dressed in armor that gleams with divine light. Sometimes, he holds scales, symbolizing his role as a judge and protector of souls, who weighs the deeds of the faithful. In these images, Michael is shown defeating a dragon, symbolizing the ultimate conquest of good over evil, and reminding us that darkness cannot withstand the power of unwavering faith. Michael's role as a warrior also extends beyond heaven's gates. He is a protector of humanity, one who watches over those who call upon him in times of trouble. Soldiers, police officers, and others in protective roles often turn to Michael, finding in him a source of courage, resilience, and the promise that goodness will ultimately prevail. Prayers offered to Michael are requests for strength and protection, especially in moments of doubt and fear. Now that we understand Michael's fierce role as a protector and warrior, let us turn to Gabriel, the gentle herald of God's messages, who brings divine news that shapes the course of history. If Michael is the warrior of divine strength, then Gabriel is the gentle voice of divine hope. Known as the messenger of God, Gabriel's mission is to carry messages of profound significance, messages that change the course of lives, destinies, and even history itself. But what is it that makes Gabriel so revered as a heavenly herald? Gabriel, unlike Michael, comes not as a warrior but as a gentle voice, bringing messages that carry the weight of heaven. His name, meaning strength of God, reflects the courage and grace that accompanies his role. Gabriel's story reaches across the Bible, and he is perhaps most famously known for his message to Mary, announcing the birth of Jesus, a moment that would forever transform humanity. The book of Luke captures this sacred moment. Then the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God." In this gentle reassurance, Gabriel offers more than a message. He brings divine grace to Mary, preparing her heart for the monumental path ahead. Gabriel does not arrive with fanfare or force. His presence is quiet yet profound, as he imparts news that carries the love and mercy of God himself. But Gabriel's story does not end with Mary. He appears again to Zechariah, announcing the birth of John the Baptist, who would prepare the way for Christ. Gabriel's role as a herald of divine intention makes him a symbol of hope and enlightenment, a bringer of blessings, and a guide who leads us to higher understanding. Through his messages, Gabriel brings the assurance that God's plans are unfolding, even when the way forward seems uncertain. In Christian iconography, Gabriel is often shown holding a lily, a symbol of purity, hope, and new beginnings. This delicate flower represents the essence of Gabriel's message. Even in times of doubt, God's promises are ever present, waiting to bloom within the hearts of those who believe. People have long called upon Gabriel in times of confusion, seeking clarity and insight. For many, he is a source of strength in moments of decision, a comforting voice that reminds us of divine wisdom guiding each step. His presence is especially meaningful for those who seek guidance, reminding them that, like Mary and Zechariah, they are part of a greater story. Now that we've explored Gabriel's role as the divine messenger, let us turn to Raphael, the compassionate healer who brings peace to those in need of comfort and restoration. While Michael defends and Gabriel enlightens, Raphael is the gentle healer and guide. His name, meaning God heals, speaks of his mission to bring comfort to those who are suffering, to protect those on long journeys, and to restore the weary. How did Raphael come to embody God's compassion, and what can his path teach us about healing and faith? Raphael, known as the Archangel of Healing and Compassion, carries a mission that is unlike any other. His name, Raphael, meaning God heals, captures the heart of his role. He is the angel who watches over the sick, the weary, and the lost. His gentle presence has brought comfort to those who seek recovery and peace, both in body and soul. Raphael is more than a healer, he is a symbol of hope in the face of suffering. In the Bible, the most vivid story of Raphael's compassion and guidance is found in the book of Tobit. In this tale, Raphael appears as a guide for Tobit's son, Tobias, as he embarks on a long and treacherous journey. During their travels, Raphael teaches Tobias how to use the healing properties of a fish to cure his father's blindness. This moment in the story has forever linked Raphael with the symbol of the fish, a reminder of his healing touch. The book of Tobit gives voice to Raphael's gentle nature. Then the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid, peace be with you. Bless God forever." Here, Raphael does more than offer healing, he brings peace and reassurance, a reminder that God's compassion is always near. In moments of illness and hardship, Raphael's presence is like a calming embrace, offering strength to those who feel weak and guidance to those who feel lost. Raphael's patronage extends to those who travel, as he is seen as a guardian of those on journeys, whether physical or spiritual. Travelers, doctors, and healers often look to Raphael for strength, calling upon his grace when they seek safety and well-being. For many, Raphael's gentle spirit serves as a reminder that healing goes beyond the body. It is a transformation that touches the heart, mind, and spirit. In Christian art, Raphael is frequently depicted holding a staff and a fish, symbols of his mission as both healer and guide. This image captures the essence of his work, a being of peace and tenderness, watching over those who need guidance, protection, and recovery. With Raphael's compassionate role as healer in mind, we now turn to Uriel, the bearer of light and wisdom, who helps us see the truth hidden within the shadows. If Raphael brings peace and healing, then Uriel is the archangel who brings insight, the light of understanding, and a spark of divine wisdom. His name means light of God, and he is said to reveal hidden truths and guide souls toward clarity and enlightenment. But how does Uriel shine light on our path, and in what ways can his presence help us find meaning in life's mysteries? Archangel Uriel, whose name translates to light of God, embodies the brilliance of divine wisdom. Unlike the other archangels, Uriel's presence is less about physical acts and more about illuminating the mind and spirit. He is the angel who gently lifts the veil, allowing us to see what lies beneath, guiding us to understand both ourselves and the world around us. Uriel's mission is to provide clarity and understanding, particularly in moments clouded by doubt and confusion. In apocryphal and mystical traditions, Uriel is seen as the angel of prophecy, one who holds the secrets of heaven. He is believed to carry the light of knowledge, a beacon in times of spiritual darkness. Ancient stories tell of Uriel's guidance in times of crisis, helping souls find meaning in their struggles, offering the wisdom that can only be gained by facing life's shadows. In moments when the world feels overwhelming or unclear, Uriel's presence is a gentle reminder that truth is never far, waiting to be revealed when we are ready to receive it. And I saw another angel flying through the midst of heaven, having the great light of wisdom to share with all nations. This image of Uriel as a bearer of light captures his essence. He does not shout or command but instead shines softly, guiding those who seek his presence toward deeper insight. Uriel represents the quiet power of divine understanding, the subtle yet powerful illumination that helps us find our way through uncertainty. Uriel is often depicted holding a book or a scroll, symbols of hidden wisdom and knowledge. Many believe that he is the keeper of divine secrets, entrusted with mysteries that he reveals only to those who are ready to see beyond the surface. His guidance is often felt by those who seek spiritual growth and clarity, individuals who turn inward in search of meaning. To those who seek wisdom, Uriel is a gentle mentor, illuminating the path forward with his soft, enduring light. In times of confusion or doubt, people pray to Uriel for guidance, asking him to help them see through the darkness and bring understanding to their minds and hearts. As we complete our journey through the archangels, we turn now to reflect on their modern-day significance and consider how these powerful figures continue to inspire faith, courage, and resilience in people's lives. The archangels are more than ancient symbols or characters in Scripture. Through the centuries, they have continued to inspire hope, strength, and peace in the hearts of those who believe. But how do these divine beings continue to shape and touch lives in today's world? And why do their images remain so powerful and meaningful even in a modern age? Though their stories reach back to ancient times, the archangels remain alive in the spiritual lives of many today. To the faithful, they are not distant figures of legend but companions, protectors, and mentors. They represent values that transcend time, courage, wisdom, healing, and hope, and serve as reminders of divine love and guidance. For those facing challenges, Michael is a source of strength, the angel who stands as a beacon for those in the midst of battles, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual. People look to him for courage and protection, trusting that he stands between them and unseen dangers. Gabriel, meanwhile, is the messenger who brings hope, illuminating the way forward with reminders of God's promises. In moments of doubt or uncertainty, Gabriel's presence speaks of reassurance and the quiet whisper of divine purpose. Raphael is called upon by those who need healing, not only in body but in spirit. He has become a figure of hope for doctors, nurses, and all healers, a reminder that compassion and care are sacred acts. Travelers, too, seek his guidance, asking for safety and comfort along life's winding roads. Uriel, the bringer of wisdom, remains close to those who seek understanding. In times of confusion, when the world seems shrouded in uncertainty, Uriel shines a quiet light, reminding us that clarity and insight are always within reach if we have the courage to seek them. As the psalmist writes, "For he shall give his angels charge over you, to keep you in all your ways." This verse is a reminder of the angels' protective presence, watching over all who walk the earth. The archangels are guides and companions, unseen but ever-present, ready to comfort, protect, and inspire. To those who call upon them, they offer a sanctuary in times of trouble, a source of strength and wisdom that feels timeless and unbreakable. In our modern world, where uncertainty and hardship are as real as they ever were, the archangels continue to serve as symbols of resilience, hope, and love. They remind us that no matter the changes we face, there is a divine presence that remains unchanging, always ready to uplift and protect. May the stories and images of the archangels inspire us, serving as reminders that light, strength, and compassion are always close by, ready to guide and uplift us. By opening our hearts, we can feel their presence, and believe that goodness will always prevail. Thank you so much for watching this video and taking the time to explore this fascinating story with us. If you enjoyed this content, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support means the world to us, and God bless us all.